to add a new event to raceform.com. After you log in, go to your dashboard. Then you will click on the events and say new event. And then you put in your race name here. That's the overall name of the race. Your scheduled date, which you could say May 15th. Your race director should be you since you're logged in. You can type in the person's name or a different person's name, and here you put in the contact email. It can be the same as the other one, or it can be a different one. Here you can add a secondary email to be able to access, and here you would put in the race website and or online registration page. So you need to put that in there like that. You're allowed to enable an application if you have an application you'd like to add to the listing, and you choose the file here. Here you type in your phone number, and if you have an alternate phone, that goes there. This is for the race itself. The next is the actual street address of the event, and of course your state. Okay, now the next thing you want to add your distances. We ask that you add your main event first. For instance, it might be a 13.1 half mile, a half marathon. Start time, you can click easily 8 o'clock. It would be 8 here. Make sure you check to make sure it's AM. Running event, if it's a sanctioned by USATF, this will enable you to take the $3 discount if you're using our online, or at least indicate that it is a USATF sanctioned event. And of course the subcategory in here would be half marathon. At this point you'd be able to add a second distance. For instance, you might have a 5K run, and the start time for the 5K is, let's just say 8:30. So that, and it's AM. It's running. That one is also sanctioned or not, and the subcategory is 5K. If you're done with your events, you go to next, and here you can select whether you want to set up your online registration or not. And there's all the forms for that. At the next, if you're done with that, you want to add your prices. So this is just for informational. It's not for the online portion. But let's just say your half marathon is $35, and you can say up to $5.10. And the 5K, let's say, is $20. And for the straight listings, again, this is only up informational. 10. And then you hit next, and then you have the opportunity, if you want to add any of our promotional packages, print advertisements, and you have a selection of number of them, or email. We have email campaigns that go out once a month to 46,000 people, or we also have the online advertisements, so the banner buttons and so on and so forth. So if you don't want to do that, you can uncheck that or fill that out. You can also go back and do this at another time. You don't have to make that decision right away. Split second timing, of course we have a very large staff of bib chip timing and live results, and here are the different packages if you want to browse through them. Once you have finished all those steps, you agree to the terms and conditions if you want to look at them. There they are, and then you hit complete. At that point you'll see a little green bar up here. Your event has been created. An email will be generated to you, and our race staff will accept the event, and you will send an email, get an email saying that it has been accepted.